All right, this is probably better. You can probably hear me now. Hey guys, good morning. I'm going to go ahead and get started for our second segment of the day. We are going to talk a little bit about a whole bunch of stuff. There's many different things that we're going to go over. But if you missed our first live video this morning, definitely check it out after you're finished watching this. We'll have a 30-minute break in between here. But without further ado, let's get started, all right? All right, I hope y'all enjoy that video. We are going to play a few things. One super funny video that you probably already watched about a month or so ago when everyone was kind of like in deep quarantine, and we made a funny video, and we hope you enjoy it. And also, we played a video last week about Mia. And Mia is just such a super sweet individual. I mean, she's just amazing. And Josh will tell you a little bit more about her, how she got here, and her life now. But she used to really hate people whenever she first came down here. She was a biter. But after being around us and bonding with a few others, it really made a difference in her life. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys Mia, all right?
Hi everyone, meet Mia. Mia's my sweet baby girl. Mia was actually living in Connecticut and needed a new home. She didn't have a yard and of course outgrew her expected size. And when Mia got here, I became good friends with my buddy Rose, but I didn't like humans so much. So I remember the first time I met Mia, she'd find us, but it wasn't for this belly rub like today. it was to try to bite us. So after, gosh, a year, Mia moved over into her new area with all of our permanent residents. And when her and Rose moved over, their attitudes completely changed. They became such happy pigs, and Mia is one of the most loving pigs out here now. And very special story of how Mia got here. So one of our followers in Germany, who also sponsors Miss Mia, yes, she saw the post about Mia needing a home, and that Cotton Branch had said they could take her, but we needed transport to get her from Connecticut to South Carolina. So Catherine was visiting from Germany, and she literally rented a van, picked Mia up, drove her through the snow from Connecticut all the way to Cotton Branch here in South Carolina, and Mia's been with us ever since. Right, girl? Right? And say, I'm super, super duper special. I'm a super duper special girl. And I traveled a long way to live with Daddy. Yes. But Mia loves her belly rubs, loves her attention, and Mia loves a kiss every time you greet her. Don't you? I see you looking up. So when I come out here and Mia hears me, she comes up and she throws her nosy up in the air for her kissy. Yes. Every time. Every time. And then she rolls over for her belly rub. And it's a story we hear time and again. Many times breeders will tell people that the pigs are going to be quote-unquote teacup pigs and only be, gosh, we've heard 10, 15 pounds, 30, 35 pounds is very normal. And these guys grow for 3 to 5 years, and their average weight is 80 to 150 pounds. So Miss Mia here, she clocks in at about 95 to 100 pounds. Say, but I'm short, so it looks like I'm much smaller. But many times people get them and they may live in an apartment, they may live in a duplex or a place where they can't really have pigs who come in and out. Some people even on third floor apartments because they were told they were going to be 15 to 20 pounds and just use a litter box like a kitty cat, and that they don't need outside time. And all of these are complete and total, really lies. They're beyond just myths. So they love their outside time. They need their outside time, including their sunshine. Right, girl? So many times they end up in shelters or as strays, or hopefully they end up getting adopted by someone who understands pigs, or they come to a sanctuary like Mia. So we're super happy she's with us, right? And she's super happy to be here too.
Hey everyone, Josh joined us for a little bit right before he has to go outside. A minute. Right before he goes outside and finishes up waters. But I want to show you guys an update. You can probably tell down here, it's kind of hard to see, but we are at $8,366. Thank y'all so much. Awesome. We are just so thankful. We are right at almost halfway there, and so I just can't wait to announce that. It's just been a wonderful showing of support from our Cotton Branch family. We couldn't do anything here without you all, and we're just so thankful, right? I mean, we have the best supporters in the world.
Awesome.
Y'all are incredible. So right before Josh, gets going, Josh made a video that some of y'all seen already. If you haven't, this is going to be very funny. Okay, this is just a funny video. So Josh, what is this video?
Oh, well, I wanted to just do something fun during the lockdown and something that would hopefully make people laugh.
Yes.
It was near the start of the entire lockdown, so it was just such a kind of depressing time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And everybody was staying in and couldn't go anywhere. That's when, most businesses were closed. And I guess some of the stir crazy may have gotten to me a little too. I don't know.
You'll see.
But that's why I made the video. Is just I wanted people to be able to laugh and have fun. And I wanted to laugh and have fun.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Hey, Veronica. Love you too. All right, guys. Be prepared to laugh. Josh is going to head on out. But here is the video that we are talking about.
Alberta, are you excited for our workout today? Get ready, girl.
Great job, Oliver. You know the importance of some nice, relaxing, deep yoga stretching before your workout. Now let's get going. Charlotte, lying around is not helping your summer wallow body. Let's get motivated, girl. Freckles, are you ready to go from my 2,000-pound life to my 1,950-pound life? Then you better get up and get working. One important thing that many people forget are stretching out those face muscles. Teddy, are you ready for some rigorous push-ups? Let's tone that upper body. And keep that breath. Even full-figure girls like Callie are getting ready for the wallow. Be sure to like and follow for more great workout routines.
Oh, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I laugh every time I see it. So, but that was just something a little fun that we were going to do. And I think Josh is working on something else. Not this exactly the same thing, but I think he is going to be working on something else like that. So we hope y'all enjoy that. We hope that gave you a smile on this Monday morning. But yeah, so we like to have fun, and also right before we go into a break, and we start back up. I just want to tell you guys, we started with Cotton Branch roughly 6 years ago as volunteers, and we came out here a lot. We did fundraisers for them, and then we joined the organization, and then we moved down here. And this is our life. Like, this is what we do. We love taking care of these animals. We do a lot of rescue work. We love seeing the transformation of these animals. And it's just a 180 for so many of them. And we've done some rescue operations. Many of you know that we've done a huge rescue operation called Operation 458. After the break, we're going to go really into detail about that and, show you some videos and kind of tell you some of the statistics and how our coalition pulled it off. So, stick around. Go grab some lunch, or if you're on another time zone, go get some breakfast. But we're going to have a short break, about a 30-minute break, and we will be right back. Okay, y'all? So we will see y'all shortly. Hey guys, so computer messed up for a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. And right now, I wanted y'all to see kind of who we are, what we do, and how that has affected our outlook on rescue, on care. So this is a short video before we dive into Operation 458. So here it is. So those are kind of like our guiding principles. When an animal steps foot on this property, there's two kind of tracks. Either they are a permanent resident or they are in our adoption program. And whenever we first started helping Jan out, Jan started as our founder. She started this in 2004, and back then, that's when it really started to pick up with this, mini teacup, pixie, whatever name you want to call it for these pigs. I would call it a huge problem, and breeders would be breeding and telling people all this misinformation, and all of a sudden, sanctuaries became overwhelmed by this potbelly pig problem. People would get these pigs, and the breeders would tell them, "Oh my goodness, it's they'll stay." 20, 30 pounds their entire life, and all this other nonsense. And she kept getting hit up over and over and over again, like many sanctuaries to this day, about it. So we, whenever we got involved, we started an adoption program. And we were vetting people, we were doing home checks, we were getting everybody checked out to make sure this is a good fit for them. And when we started doing that, the need was just so big, and we started seeing some of these hoarding cases coming up, some of these places where law enforcement was getting involved, and that opened our eyes to how massive this problem was. And one of the first kind of rescue operations that we ever participated in was Operation 458. This operation was in August of 2018, so roughly 2 years ago, and it was in Kentucky, northern Kentucky, right around the border near Cincinnati. And there was, at the time of the count when we first went down there, it was about 458 pigs. Now, the problem is with Operation 458, a lot of them were pregnant. A lot of them were going to be giving birth very soon, and so instead of it being 458, it climbed up to 500 and even more. And so that really was kind of like a crash course in how to build coalitions, how to get people involved, how to get the press involved, and all of that. And Josh is here. Josh may want to say something. I know, you're doing waters. But
I'm just getting myself some water as I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, me and Josh we were actually on vacation whenever we found out about this need, and we got to work we were in California at the time, and we got to work. We started building coalitions, getting some organizations together. The organization that was on the ground at Addie's Acres, they notified everyone, and it was a huge undertaking. And so some of our followers know how big that was. It took months to get everybody situated. And we made a few videos, and there's just one video that I do want to show you guys. It kind of tells you, we're reminding people that we're still here. We still have more work to do. And I hope you enjoy it. I mean, this kind of gives you a snapshot of where we were at that time. And after this video, I'll explain kind of where we are currently with this whole thing, even 2 years later. So, but thank you all for joining. Here is the video that we released right in the middle of that operation. Operation 458. August 5th, Jody from Addie's Acres saw this. She told everyone that they needed help. Word traveled fast, and many organizations stepped up to help her help them. We couldn't turn a blind eye either. We had to do something. So we asked for your help. We asked for adoptions, volunteers, donations, and you all stepped up. But we're not done yet. We need you. The clock is ticking. Vet bills are rising. And we need everyone to know that we are still here. And we need your help. Will you help us? Will you help save lives? Look into their eyes. What do you see? We see someone, not something. All they want is just a place to call home. Love, compassion, and joy. Let's give them that. They deserve this just like you and I. They are individuals. When we arrived, many were malnourished and needed immediate vet attention. You all helped us make that happen. But we are not done. We need your support. We need your help. Will you help us? Many have asked, why help these pigs? We ask you, why not? They are just like you and I. They experience joy, sadness, happiness, and love. Wouldn't you do that for your son or daughter? For your father or mother? Let's love thy neighbor. Share this video. We need to make sure their stories are told. and their lives are saved.
Adopt.
So that gives you an idea of where we were back then. It was huge, and we made a ton of progress over the past 2 years. Right now, we still have about 100 left to actually adopt. So if you're watching this, I know this is a long video. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff today. But if you're watching this and you're wanting to give one of them a home, if you have a pig and you're looking for a companion for that pig, go to our website, cottonbranch.org. Click on the Adopt a Pig link. It's right on the homepage there. And you can actually help bring these guys finally to their home, a one-on-one home. We are keeping some of the special needs we have, and they're being integrated into our permanent herds. But we knew whenever we brought a lot of them down to Cotton Branch that this was going to be a very long-term commitment to them. And we knew that it was going to increase our budget, and we talked as a team, and we're like, you know what, we made a commitment. We told them we were going to save them. The whole coalition said we are going to save them, and they are going to live a life a ton better, so much better than where they were. And, excuse me, the video doesn't really do it justice, because there was barns there where, you would think if you were in a barn, you would be protected from the elements. Not the case. Every time it would rain in the barn. There was barely any dry land, and they were just in feet of muck and mud and all this stuff, and it was just a terrible situation. So we made a commitment, and we're going to honor that commitment to them. So someone said Kentucky 458 babies are the sweetest. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. For some of you guys that have been out to our property, you know how sweet they are, and they're perfect companion animals. And if you're looking to add to your family, absolutely reach out to us and fill out an adoption application. So, but I just wanted to kind of go through that this morning. I don't want to make this longer than 40 minutes, but we will be back again. We're going to have a quick lunch break, and we'll be back this afternoon and talk about some other things that we want to mention. And this whole day is all about moving mountains. It's all about raising money so we can weather this storm, which is this economic recession that's caused by this pandemic. So thank y'all for watching this morning. Thank y'all for being around. If you missed this morning's video, check it out. But we will be talking to you guys later on. All right? Talk to y'all later.